Alice was a 10-year-old girl sitting with her sister Lammis in the garden one day. Lammis became engrossed in a book she was reading, so Alice thought of making a jasmine necklace due to her sister's preoccupation. While in the garden, she saw a rabbit wearing fancy clothes looking at his watch and saying, "What is this? I'm so late. It's already noon." The rabbit ran away quickly after saying these words. Alice was very astonished by him. She threw down the jasmine flowers she had picked and followed the rabbit. While running, she fell into a large hole and heard the rabbit saying, "My whiskers, my ears. I fear the princess's anger because I am late for my appointment with her." Alice got out of the hole and followed the rabbit again until she found herself in a place that looked like a big hall with closed doors. There was a long and very narrow tunnel that Alice could not enter because it was too tight. Alice found a bottle shaped like a doll. She picked it up, and the doll said, "Drink me, drink me." Alice drank the water in that bottle, and after drinking it, her size became suitable for entering that tunnel. So she entered it, and it led her to a very beautiful garden. In the garden, Alice saw a cake with the words, "Carry me and eat me" written on it. Alice ate it, and as soon as she finished eating it, disaster struck. Alice turned into a giant girl. The lovely rabbit saw Alice and was frightened by her giant size and ran away. While fleeing, he dropped a glove. Alice picked up the glove and found a small fan inside. When Alice turned on the fan, she returned to her normal size, so she was happy and threw the fan into a lake. But the surprise was that Alice found a sign near the lake that said, "Lake of Tears," and heard a mouse in the lake saying, "Save me, save me." Alice saved the mouse and then found something strange, a giant, multicolored object. She decided to taste it. Alice discovered that there was a castle behind this giant plant. Alice approached the door, and it opened to reveal a beautiful princess holding a crying baby with a small cat walking around her feet. Alice looked at the princess, but the princess did not care about her and said, "I have an appointment with the queen." The cat stood between Alice's feet, saying to her, "I know what you're looking for," and pointed with her hand, saying, "There, Alice, lives a cute rabbit. Hurry up and visit him." Alice thought the white rabbit had disappeared, but after a few steps, she found the gray rabbit drinking tea with the Mad Hatter, and a mouse was sleeping between them. After a moment, the Mad Hatter picked up the mouse and lifted the lid of a teapot and put the mouse in it. Alice left the rabbit and the Mad Hatter and continued her way into the forest, where she found a very large tree, and at the end of its trunk was a large door. She entered the door and found the white rabbit in front of her, and behind him was an officer holding the king's crown. But she was surprised that all the people looked like moving drawings. Even the queen and king looked like playing cards. The queen approached Alice and asked her if she wanted to play croquet with them, or if she preferred to go with the parrot to be taken to the mournful turtle. Alice heard the sound of a cat laughing, saying, "Hello, I am the Cheshire Cat. I learned to laugh in the daisy forest." And he also said to her, "Look behind you. There are the inseparable twins. One is known for asking a lot of questions, and the other." Then the cat burst out laughing. The cat suddenly disappeared, and the twins jumped with joy, and the questioning one said, "I want to learn how this darn cat disappears." Alice really wondered about the laughing cat, so she asked, "How did you disappear suddenly and reappear again?"